I believe that independent artists should be putting out albums. Here's why. Hey, my name is Eccentric King, music producer, audio engineer, and recording artist at Blink Mode Recording Studio, and today we're talking about the album. Now, everybody says, well, albums are gone, albums are dead, but I still think that albums are still the best way to get an endearment with your potential following. The reason being, if you're putting out a single at a time, or you're a new artist that doesn't have a back catalog and you put out a single, and say I come across your music and head over to your Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you have your music, and I have a listen and I maybe like that one song, then what? Or I don't like that one song, then you've missed the opportunity, because I will not give you a second chance as a listener, because your first impression wasn't the greatest. Now, what an album does for you is that it gives you 11, 10, 12, 15, 20 chances to make a positive first impression. For example, I came across a band the other day. They call themselves, what do they call themselves? Well, I forgot. But anyway, these guys are four black guys from Soweto that make punk rock. Right. Their cover art was great. That's the first thing that caught my attention. Oh, their name was Afronauts. Anyway, they caught my attention because the cover art was interesting. It was floating taxis with no wheels. And I was like, oh, what is this? I played the music and it's punk rock. Right? The first song was like, oh, okay. The first song was okay. Second song, I was like, yeah, okay, it's okay. The third song, I was like, this is good. Okay. Right? Which gave me a positive impression of the other two songs. Had I not come across one song that was good, I would have walked away from them and said, hey, these guys are not great. Right? So that's what an album does for you. It gives you the opportunity to make a positive first impression. It gives you multiple opportunities to make a positive first impression. Now, myself, for an example, I put out an album last year, right? And the purpose of this album was to test this theory, to say, are albums better than singles? And the definitive answer for me is yes. Albums are better than singles. And the reason for that is because of what I'm saying, the maximizing your opportunity to make a connection with your audience. The people that headed over and checked out one song that I was promoting, then checked out other songs. Even if they didn't like that one song, they found other songs within the project that they liked. And therefore, I developed an endearment with those people and I had return listeners. Right? So without promotion, without any fancy, promo strategies, without spending a dime, without having a following to mobilize, without having a lot of people reposting my stuff, I was able to get 8,000 streams on the album. No promo. I'm not even popular. I got like 200 followers on Instagram. That's it. Right? But what I understood is that I need to make the most of the opportunity. And this is why I encourage you guys to put out albums. Just do it. Right? Because just like me or anybody else that listens to music avidly, I will come across your stuff. I may not like your first song. I may not like your second one. But the likelihood is if I came over to your profile, then I'll like at least one or two of your songs. And then that enables me to build a relationship with you, or you to build a relationship with me as a follower, as a spectator, as a fan. Right? There's nothing more disappointing than heading over to someone's profile, or heading over to someone's Spotify, or heading over to someone's YouTube, or heading over to someone's Apple Music, and you find one song and you're like, yeah, cool song, but okay, that's it? That's all you got? All right. I might put you in a playlist, but you're going to get lost in a playlist because there's like 50 other songs, and your song might come up every once in a while when I shuffle. And, I might be like, oh, yeah, this song was cool. But you missed the opportunity to develop a relationship with me as a fan. It's a missed opportunity, because the more I listen to you, the more affection I have towards you. And this is why albums are important. Right? Putting out bodies of work is important for that reason. You build endearment with your following. Yeah? All right, guys. I'll check you guys next time. Peace.